congratulate you on your election into the Hall of Fame, man. That's sweet, and I think what you've done for this area for a long time means a lot, and how you've covered not only our program but all the programs locally. So, well deserved.
Thank you, Tim.
Well deserved, man. Congratulations.
It's really cool. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, we're not a pat on the back program. Never will be. We did not do enough things to win the football game tonight, and not a big moral victory guy. So I'm disappointed that I couldn't do a better job preparing and coaching our team to win tonight. Montana State deserves a lot of credit. They're outstanding and played really well in all three phases and scored more points than we did. So I'm very happy about the crowd. Not to get too emotional, but I think that meant a lot to the players, means a lot to me, means a lot to our program that we could get that type of support, and I hope that they see how much they influenced the game and how much they helped our guys stay in it. And there's a chance if we can fix some of this stuff that we might have some big games down the road, and I hope they show up like that again. That was tremendous and meant a lot to me and to the team, and so I hope we can build something like that going forward. Obviously, we got some stuff we got to clean up if we want to, be able to play teams like that in the future. I think offensively, we did not play well tonight, and I'll take full responsibility for that. I got to do a better job preparing our team to play. I thought the defensive line for them clearly was better prepared than ours, and put a lot of pressure on Miles, especially on 3rd and long. Our game plan was not good enough, and theirs was really good. And their defensive coordinator and their staff deserve a lot of credit for that. I thought our defense played really well tonight, and really only gave up 23 points defensively against that outfit. It's pretty impressive. I'm looking at the rushing numbers for them, right? So no one had 100 yards rushing. That's pretty impressive. If you're looking at it from our standpoint, so the defense played really well. Obviously, special teams, we gave up the real big explosive play. Thought we could have played better there, so just wasn't good enough. I think our guys are really resilient. We've talked about that all season. Miles, his middle name I think might be Perseverance. So he's a guy that overcomes a lot of things. He was under the weather this week. Weren't sure if he was going to play. Proud of him for fighting through that and showed a lot of heart, man, at the end of the game to make some of those plays. I know he's going to be beating himself up, but same thing. He can play better, but we got to do a better job coaching him and getting him prepared, and we'll do that. Yeah, I thought, we just had too many mental errors today in regards to, like, alignment, assignment stuff that we don't normally have. We'll have to look back as a staff on what led to that, whether that was maybe we had too much or maybe we're asking guys to do things they're not comfortable doing. Or again, it's a big moment. Maybe it's a little bit big for some of these guys. But too many mental errors that cost us on offense, things that we don't normally have. I did think that we ran the ball physically and were able to create some explosive plays, but I think it just goes back to us as a staff preparing guys so we don't have those type of mental errors offensively. No doubt. I just kept thinking about Coach Soker. I thought about him a lot today. You never give up when you're behind and never stop playing when you're ahead. That's something he started a long time ago. Those guys exhibited that tonight. So I know a lot of Aggies were proud. I know Coach would be proud. I'm bummed out that I couldn't do a better job to help them be better prepared so that we could have scored 3 more points, Yeah, we have 3 plays in that scenario. We got them ranked out. We've had that one on our game plan for months now. We're motioning land to get a man zone indicator, kind of got 2 plays in one. When we motioned land back in, looked like zones. We made our zone check. And I couldn't see right now exactly what happened. It looked like that, lands on an option route. I'm sure he thought the option to break in. Knowing him, he's probably right. We got some other guys that can get the ball there, so I'd have to look at the progression to see if we had anybody open. But, again, hats off to them. They played a zone coverage there down in the red zone, made it tough. And, 2-point plays are normally 50-50 situations. We used our best one on the play before to score to Sam. That was our best play that we had, so we had to go to our next one, I just think Coach Jackson deserves a lot of credit for that. You practice those things every single week. You never know when it's going to come up. For us to execute it that well in that moment, that just says a lot about our kids, says a lot about Coach Jackson. Winston Williams, tremendous, making that play. He seems to show up a lot in different spots during the game. So awesome, and great that we could take it and score. So all that stuff shows the resilience, shows the fight of the team. Just wish we wouldn't have waited that long to get going. No doubt. I think that they are the Big Sky champions. I would recognize them that way. And I know they would have done the same if we would have won tonight. Obviously, the rules state that, if you got the same record, you could share it. But I think we all know that they're the Big Sky champs, and they deserve it. I think for us now, nothing can focus you back up more than a game like the one we have next week. We know how important that game is to everyone at UC Davis. And if I know anything about that team and the coach of that team, they'll be ready to play. So we got to finish this season off and play better football, play really well, and hopefully that's enough to, garner a chance to play in the playoffs and maybe hopefully down the road have a chance to play teams like that again. That group deserves a lot of credit. Think about what they've all been through: COVID, coaching changes, tough losses, getting left out of the playoffs, losing playoff games. They've been through it now, and I think for them, again, to show what they did tonight and show what they've done this season, if they're looking for a legacy, I think they've left that. Now it's just, I hope we get to play more football with them because I just enjoy being around them every day. They exemplify what we look for here at Davis, and I just want to do a better job for them so that they don't have to feel this way again. So I'm just fortunate to be able to be around those guys every day. And obviously I have a really close bond with some of the offensive guys that I recruited, 4, 5, 6 years ago. So it was really special to be able to share that moment with guys like Miles and CJ and Trent. Those are guys that Chaz, guys that you recruit a long time ago. It's cool to have that moment with them. They deserve it. So, again, I hope that we get to play a couple more games with these guys, and I'll do a lot better for them. Yeah, I haven't been in the locker room, but, on the field they were pretty crushed. I think they want respect. They want to feel like people in the conference view them the same way that they view the Montana schools. They knew how important to have a home game. They don't get crowds like that very often. I'm sure some of them feels like they let that down, like we finally get a big crowd and we don't win, So there's a lot of emotions, I think, for them, but, I'm going to go back and tell them right now that, we detach from results here. It's a lot easier to do that when you're winning, but we detach from results. We focus on finding joy. We're going to get better, fix the things that we need to fix, and hopefully play a lot better next week.